My job might be haunted. I so I've been working at like fast food places. I worked at Walmart, and I just now started working at a new job, like this old folks home, assisted living center type place as a housekeeper. And so far it's been normal. It's been honestly one of the coolest jobs I've had. All I gotta do is clean stuff, like light work, for honestly. And the people, they're all pretty much just chill old people that have lived very interesting lives. Like I met this one dude who has a whole bunch of Eastern sort of art. Like he has some ornamental rugs and the statue of the first cop ever, Augustus Caesar. I was like, this is a sick room. It really is. And so, or there's this one dude who he used to be a doctor, and he's told me the same exact dirty jokes every time I've seen him. Something about how a woman came into his office telling him about getting pregnant or something, and he's like, best offer I've received all day. He says that to her. I'm like, dude, you're wild. But no, so far it's been pretty chill. I just got done with my first little like week. You just go into rooms to clean. You clean the whole place. So definitely not a bad job, I'll say that. But something happened that is making me think that this place is haunted. There's a room in there I'll never forget, room 209. So, alright, my day, it was pretty chill. I didn't even have to clean any rooms that day. Or it was like on Saturday. Yeah, Saturday. That's the end of my work week, so pretty much my Friday. So it was around 4 p.m., right when I was going home. I was doing something just to get stuff prepared for the next housekeeper tomorrow. And as soon as I got over to the front desk, I see like this one lady talking to the front desk person, receptionist, and she's saying something about how they need help. They need someone over in 209. And so I'm right there, and I'm like looking around, seeing if there's any other people, any other staff member, like the caretakers, whoever. There's no one besides me. I'm standing right behind them. They don't know I'm right there, but afterwards, the lady turns around. I'm like, what's going on? And she's like, they need someone in room 209. So, you never know what could be happening. My first thought was that someone was hurt or something like that. So I run up right to room 209, and I see two ladies standing outside of one of the doors, or standing outside 209's door. So I go and talk, and they want me to open up the door. I got the keys, pull them out, unlock it, and as I'm unlocking it, oh man, oh no, dude, she says, there's an intruder in there. And I'm like, hold up. There's an intruder in here? I'm just this was all going on in my mind. I'm just a housekeeper, dude. Like, no, thank you. I'm out, dude. I've seen too many horror movies to know how this stuff is going to play out. And so I unlocked the door, and I'm trying to put a little wedge in the door to keep it open, because these are some older ladies, if you get my drift. And so I'm thinking, if we need to run, they're not gonna be moving so fast, so I'm literally gonna grab this old lady and take her out. Or get her out of there, or I'm not gonna get caught if something does go down. So that's what was going through my mind. An escape plan, pretty much. And so we were walking into this room, her room. She's sort of walking in very slow and stuff at her own pace. And she's like, all right, stay with me now, because I was kind of still trying to mess with the door, keep it open. So I pretty much get sent to the front line, the vanguard. And yeah, I gotta I'm the one who now has to go and look in this room. What is it? I just have to make sure there's no one in there, right? And I mean, I guess it's fair, because I'm 6'2", so I'm a little bit taller than these old ladies. But I mean, it isn't like being tall doesn't make it so I'm not scared. I'm tall and scared, dog. Oh man, the look on my face, I probably looked so serious because it was sketchy. I don't know if I could be a cop, to be honest, having to go explore a place for a bit. I don't know. But the worst part is that the way this room was laid out, so you walk in, there's a kitchen to your right, the little living room to the right, and there's a wall that goes, you gotta take a left behind it, and it goes into the little bedroom area, and then you turn left again, and there's the bathroom. So the bathroom, I'm approaching it very slowly. I even stopped for like what felt like an hour, but was probably like 10 seconds. So I stop in front of the bathroom because I'm like, okay, if there's anybody in here, they're going to be in the bathroom, either to the left, to the right, behind the shower. Oh, and then the lady gets over to see what I'm doing, and I'm like, oh, now I really need to, I need to actually go look in this. Like, I would have got out of there a long time ago, but, I can't just leave these old ladies here to fend for themselves. So I'm like, okay. If it was a ghost, I'd be scared. And if it was a person, I'd also be scared. So I wasn't winning if I did find anything. And so I go and look in the bathroom. I turn on the light, and there's nothing there. And, I was so relieved. I was like, oh. But the thing is that, another care person came up, like an actual caretaker, to check in on these ladies, see what's going on, and kind of help me out, I guess. And so she double checks everywhere. I even look under the bed, but no one's fitting under the bed because it's so small. But, there was no one in there, luckily. And the lady, I'm very open to the possibility that it could be the lady just, she maybe didn't have her meds, or you can't really know what's going on in their minds. But I will say that the door was locked. So, there's that. And they told me afterwards that they heard the door lock. And I'll never forget when that lady turned to me, because this was after I got done exploring the room. She turns to me and she says, "He was in here." And I'm just, ooh. When I was first telling the story to my mom, I was so creeped out, dude. Like, oh. And then, the worst part is that the day before, I was cleaning this room, right? And I kept on looking at this mirror. Oh, I'm getting chills just talking. I'm getting chills just talking about it. So I kept on looking at this mirror, and in the reflection, you could see the couch. And there was this pillow and a scarecrow sort of doll. And I swear when I say that for a sec, like, my focus kept going to the mirror, and I kept seeing that doll, and for a second, I thought I saw, like, a person sitting there, and my attention just kept getting drawn to that mirror. It probably only happened, like, 3 times, but, like, I was a little creeped out then, but I didn't think much of it. But it was literally the same room, 209. Oh, dude. No, dude. So, yeah, my work might be haunted, and I don't want it to be. Hopefully, I'll update you guys if anything else goes on. Hopefully not. Hopefully nothing comes of it. I don't want anything come of it, dog. I'm not trying to live in no horror movie or no haunted, no haunted workplace. The worst, I really felt bad for the old lady, because she seemed very shaken up, kind of scared, and I was just worried about her and stuff. And so I just stood it with her in her room for like 15 minutes. I was like, hey, do you want to go downstairs or something, to try and, like, just get her around people, because I could tell she was frightened, and I'm not the one who has to live in that place. That's literally her room. So I don't know. All I did was afterwards I was like, okay, the staff will take care of it. And then I kind of went to the corner and started praying a little bit, mainly so I wouldn't scare her, but also because I've grown up, I guess, with a sort of religious family, and I guess you could call us sort of superstitious, but it's more of like we all just kind of believe in ghosts and stuff and all that jazz. Which, I understand if you don't, because there's not a whole lot of very scientific proof out there. But in my mind, I think energy can neither be created nor destroyed. So, it all goes somewhere. To where? I guess that's up for you to decide. But in my mind, I think there is an afterlife, and I think there are... that place isn't haunted. Let's just say that. Hopefully not. Yeah, hopefully not, dude. Oh, but yeah. Then I went home, and this is my Sunday before I go back to work, so I don't think anything else will happen. If anything does happen, I'm bringing sweetgrass over there, dude. Like, I'm not dealing with all that. No, sir. I'm bringing a cross. I even got some holy water I'll bring too. Bring a Bible, start praying around the place. I'm like, no, thank you. And I guess a little side note to end this video off. So I went out to go clean the doors because there's like this one place that was really dirty. It had spider webs, there were bugs, and pretty gnarly. And so I go out there. I'm like, okay, it looks like this place hasn't been cleaned in a while, so I'll be the one to clean it, do my job and stuff. And so I go. I'm sort of wiping down the area with a little rag, so I'm trying to get all the cobwebs. And there's this little space between the doorway, or not the door, like a part of the wall, and the spider comes out of it. And I think it's a wolf spider. I'm not really too sure. Honestly, I don't know, but I'm just saying it's a wolf spider because that thing was pretty huge. You know, I'm a big guy. I'm 6'2", so my hands are, I guess, pretty big. And so here, I even took a video of it. I'll show it to you.
My thumb is about as big as a quarter, maybe a little bigger. Oh my gosh, this dude is huge. Yeah, hell nah.
But yeah, so, I mean, it isn't even fall yet. It isn't even Halloween, so who knows what's going on. But, yeah, my workplace may or may not be haunted. And hopefully it isn't, because that sounds too sketchy. Anyways, see you in the next video. Have a good day or night, and peace. So does it obey now? Eyes under one brow. This is that dog tail supersonic powwow.